on Instagram. That's why this is weird as fuck to me. But when you, Chrisean, try to act like motherfuckers speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the fuck up. Are you delusional? That's what I want to know.
Marsh just snapped back at Chrisean after Chrisean had the nerve to label her a fake friend. Marsh couldn't believe it, especially since she's been one of the few real people in Chrisean's entire circle. Marsh was the one looking after Junior when Chrisean was dealing with her legal situation, and she even said that Blueface once got aggressive toward her while she was babysitting Junior. Marsh has also been the person standing beside Chrisean every time her world gets shaky, pushing through drama that most people would have walked away from. But here's where things heat up. Marsh is not easing up on Chrisean at all. This time, she clapped back hard and claimed Chrisean has been acting sloppy from drinking too much and struggling with her money situation. People online are even saying Chrisean might be caught up in some shady banking moves just to get quick cash. But again, these are rumors floating around, not confirmed facts. Still, it's wild that she ran back to Lemmy to get placed back on baddies after calling Zeus demonic not too long ago. The whole blow-up between Marsh and Chrisean kicked off after some private texts between Marsh and her friend leaked. In those messages, Marsh was talking behind Chrisean's back, saying that Chrisean seems more focused on convincing people Junior doesn't have any challenges, even though Marsh claims she knows he does. Marsh also said that Chrisean stays on Reddit every single day, watching everything people say about her. She had her notifications on nonstop, ready to jump the second someone posted anything on Reddit. Anytime she went live, you could literally hear those Reddit alerts going off in the background. I'd be doing her lashes, and she'd pull out her phone showing me random posts saying stuff like, they saying he can't walk and he can't hold himself up, while scrolling fast like she was hunting for more. Then she'd say, I'm gonna post a picture of him in his walker later, trying to prove something to strangers online. I'd tell her straight up, Chrissy, he can't though. And she would flip it, saying, I gotta make them think he can. Otherwise, they're gonna be saying he messed up because I was drinking. But I wasn't even drinking that much. It was wild behavior, and people around her were starting to notice something wasn't right. Now here's where the drama really started between Marcy and Chrisean. When Chrisean went to prison, Blueface's parents didn't agree to take Junior in, and Chrisean's family also wasn't available to step up. So Marsh had to become the temporary legal guardian until Chrisean came home, and she took on that responsibility because she cared about the situation and wanted Junior to have stability. But things turned stressful fast when Chrisean wasn't sending her any money to help support him, even though Marsh already had her own child to care for. Marsh was juggling 2 kids, and Junior needed extra attention because of his medical needs, which made things even harder for her to manage on her own. On top of that, Marsh wanted to take Junior to the doctor because she noticed some issues she thought needed to be checked, but when she told Chrisean, it didn't go well at all. Chrisean got upset and stopped talking to her completely.
This clout shit, for one, discussing clout, I already got clout. I got caught off being a real bitch to motherfuckers that just probably didn't deserve it for real. That's that. Damn. So I don't need no more clout. Why? Because for one, it's like this. Chrisean, where you up at with me is that you think your shit don't stink. And that's just period point blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this live and I'm going to put it to my story so there ain't no if and buts or receipts and send this shit directly to you. So it's like, everybody got a long listed line of shit when it comes to motherfuckers. What I'm not about to do is go in circles and play games with tit for tat shit. So on Instagram, that's why this is weird as to me. But when you, Chrisean, try to act like motherfuckers speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the fuck up. Are you delusional? That's what I want to know.
In the leaked text, Marsh even went off about how upset she was, saying that when Chrisean called from jail, she told her she couldn't keep taking care of Junior under those conditions. She kept telling me money was coming, but days went by and my Cash App stayed empty. Junior showed up with nothing except the clothes on his back. No milk since he can't eat solid food. No blanket, no car seat, no extra outfits, no shoes, no bottles, nothing at all. I bought what I could, but I still had my own child to take care of, and it was getting heavy, trying to hold everything down at once. I kept thinking a real friend would have looked out for me, especially because I was the one caring for her baby. One time I asked my sister to babysit so I could take a few clients and make rent, and my sister said she was thinking about taking Junior to the hospital because he kept spitting up nonstop. When Chrissy called, I told her what was going on, and she started getting loud with me. She even had Smiley come pick him up from my sister, and the whole thing turned into a mess fast. Then people online tried saying the leaked messages were fake, but Marsh's sister came forward and confirmed they were real. She posted on her IG story saying the only thing Chrisean should be focused on is her child's health. She said it looked like Chrisean had time for everything except that and needed to stop putting on an act online. She added that she was trying to keep things calm, but she also said if her sister kept getting dragged unfairly and nobody spoke up, she would step in and defend her family with the truth. Straight up facts.
I'm at the bank.
Why would you say that, bro?
Well, they need to get off your top.
Marsha eventually addressed the leaked messages herself after staying quiet at first, and she didn't hold back at all when she spoke on Chrisean's behavior. She said she was really hurt that Chrisean would turn on her like this, especially since she's always been the most loyal person in Chrisean's whole circle. She said she never needed Chrisean for attention because she already had her own buzz and would keep it with or without her. A lot of people instantly sided with Marsha because everyone has seen her be the most solid friend Chrisean has ever had. On top of stepping in to care for Junior, she also dealt with Blueface, confronting her because of situations tied to Chrisean, and even after all that, she still stood by her friend. Here's what went down. Blueface showed up at Chrisean's house around 4 in the morning and found Marsh watching Junior while Chrisean wasn't there. He got worked up and accused Marsh of covering for Chrisean, saying she left to go meet up with another dude at the studio. Marsh tried to keep things calm and stepped in to stop him from taking Junior out of the house, but he put his hands on her and left her face bruised, which was completely unacceptable. Then he pulled out his phone and recorded everything for IG stories, holding Junior while yelling at Marsh from the back of an Uber. He even threatened to have Jaden come after her, which only made things even more chaotic. When Marsh called Chan broke, it wasn't exactly shocking because plenty of people already felt like Chan had been struggling for a while. She was even on live recently dropping her P.O. box and asking supporters to send her free stuff, which had folks talking loud. Not too long ago, some texts allegedly leaked between a friend of her new man and that friend's girlfriend, where they claimed Chan was helping them with some shady banking moves.
He lost it and accused Marsh of covering for Chrisean so Chrisean could run off to the studio to get freaky with another man. Marsh tried to stop him from taking Junior, but he put his hands on her and left her face all messed up. He filmed the whole thing on his IG stories, holding Junior and yelling at Marsh in an Uber. He even threatened to have Jaden jump her.
It's crazy. My son ain't got no parent at 4 in the morning. Nobody want to watch him. She got Marsh.
Oh my God.
She got Marsh watching the baby at 4 in the morning so she could what? Get some do a verse, nigga.
But again, these are messages people posted online, not confirmed facts. In the screenshots, they were talking like, we got Rock busting down the checks. She a celebrity, so they go through every time. Then the other person said, damn, that's crazy. So she know they fake? And the reply was, yeah, she knows. She came to the home trying to get some money. I told little bro to line it up. People were saying this connected to why Chan didn't make it back on the new season of Baddies, claiming she lost out on a big check and was telling folks she was owed way more.
Let me get in here, bro. All this so you could do a verse, suck some. You are both bitch. My son ain't got no parent. 4 in the morning. Stopping us. Because she want to be a bad parent to a bad parent. She want to be a yes. Yeah, close the door. Let's go, Marsh. You going to get your ass whipped as soon as we get there. Come on. Jaden got a good fade waiting for you, Marsh. Let's go. Jaden got a fade like Tessa. Come on, girl. Let's go. Either you going to get out, I'm going to drag you out, Marsh. I'm going to put this baby down and put you to bed. All right.
Some even said she was trying to get them to backdoor Lemmy and take something from the Zeus building. But again, all of this comes from online chatter, not verified info. Even with all this drama floating around, Chan recently popped out at Marsh's new movie premiere, which had the internet confused. Some people said Marsh and Chrisean aren't really tight like they used to be, but Marsh still lets her come around because Chan doesn't have many real friends left in her corner. Marsh and Chan showing up in the same room again had everybody talking, but things got even messier right after the premiere. People said Chan tried to act like everything was cool, but Marsh kept her distance the whole night, barely even making eye contact while still trying to stay professional for the cameras. Sources at the event were saying Chan kept trying to follow Marsh around, calling her name and trying to pull her into conversations she clearly didn't want to be a part of. One person even said Marsh stepped outside for air at one point and Chan walked out right behind her like she was trying to force a heart-to-heart on the spot. Marsh reportedly told someone, I ain't got the energy for her tonight, And that alone got the whole crowd buzzing because you could feel the tension from across the room. It was like they were both pretending everything was fine, but anybody paying attention could see the cracks bursting through. Later that night, a clip went viral of Chan talking to fans outside the venue, saying she didn't understand why people were acting like she and Marsh weren't good. Meanwhile, Marsh posted a cryptic message on her close friends list saying, "I'm tired of being the only one keeping things solid," with a bunch of exclamation marks that had everyone guessing who she meant. People online started arguing about whether the two were trying to fix things or if this was just one more sign that their friendship was hanging on by a thread. Some people online were saying Marsh only kept Chan around because she felt like she had to hold her down, but nobody really knows how true that is. What is clear is that Marsh looks ready to build her own life outside of all the non-stop chaos surrounding Chan's world. She supported her for a long time, but now she's finally putting herself first, and honestly, she deserves that. One person even commented, "Wait, Marsh has a kid? The way she be helping with Chan's baby? I didn't even know she had her own. That's wild." Another person jumped in saying, "I'm starting to see Rock's morals just ain't lining up. She thinks she can buy people's loyalty, and I used to think it was just with Blue, but it feels like she tries to control everybody with money." These were just people voicing their opinions online, but they definitely got the conversation heated. Now I want to hear your take on all of this. Do you think Marsh exposing Chan was overdue, or do you feel like she was just fed up after carrying the friendship for too long? And do you really believe Marsh only keeps Chan around because she doesn't want to see her alone? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you think, and make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment so you don't miss the next messy update.